everybody, welcome to our circle for the 5th time. I am so excited that you're joining me, and I am excited I'm here. So this week we are going to do some beautiful, soft, gentle angel healing, working with our past. Now, some of you might be aware that there's a huge thing going on planetary wise. This month of May, we've got 4 planets retrograding, and then in June we have 2. So in May we have Venus, Saturn, Jupiter and Pluto going retrograde, and then in June Mercury and Neptune will join them. So it's quite an unusual sort of event astrologically, but then again we are in unusual times. And the good thing about planets when they move around and they make patterns and do all this stuff is they usually provide an opportunity for us to use that vibrational energy that those patterns are putting out. There's a lot of really good articles going around on the net if you Google it about all these retrogrades. I'm not going to get right into what it means, but what I am interested in doing today is sort of tuning in on that energy for healing, because what you may find in the month of May and the month of June is that a lot of past issues might come up, or you may run into people you haven't seen for ages, or, you know, imagine Mercury retrograde exaggerated. That's sort of what's going to be happening. So let's sort of cash in on that energy and, you know, get something valuable from it, because, you know, when we don't deal with the past, we tend to stuff it down, like it's very human to do that. But then it tends to catch up with us, and it can manifest in lower self-esteem, mainly because, hi everybody, hi Melinda and Tina and Nikki, lovely to see you all here. So, you know, it can really affect our self-esteem when we don't deal with our past issues, and we form beliefs in the present based on the past. So, you know, for example, you might have done something you regret, so you told yourself you're a bad person, and you're still carrying that belief around in the here and now, and it's really not serving you. Or perhaps you had a relationship that was really hard for you, and you came out of that feeling like I'm unlovable, or you made your mind up that I'm unlovable. So then you're bringing that belief system into the present, which is creating the future. So every now and then it is really healthy to do a type of inner declutter on our past issues and our past stuff, because we tend to get stuck, and guilt can play a big role in holding us back from moving forward and all that sort of stuff. So we can actually make peace with our past, and it doesn't have to be years and years of therapy. I mean, therapy and counselling and all of that stuff I highly respect. I think it's fantastic, and it's good to, you know, unburden yourself, share your stuff. But what you do need to watch, I believe, is sometimes people get addicted to therapy and they go in a loop and they stay stuck in that. It's almost like they start to wear their wounds like a badge of honour, like that, and they're not letting go of those wounds. So you just got to be a little bit careful of that. But definitely, you know, counselling, therapy, journaling, all of that stuff is really, really valuable. But, you know, we can make peace, and you know, if we can shift the perspective too on our past, like what wisdom did you gain from those tough experiences? You know, because it's part of who you are, the journey you've been on in life. It's bound to have had its ups and downs, because that's part of life. We're here to learn, and such valuable wisdom comes from some of the hardest things in your life. And you know, you can use that wisdom, you can draw on that wisdom in the present time. So you can actually be really, you know, grateful. I know it sounds a bit weird, but you can actually be really grateful for some of the harder things that have happened to you in your life. And we really do evolve so much through that. So Yeah, you know, and there are other ways. You can ask Spirit actually to guide you to the best way to deal with your past, or to guide you to the best healer. Some people use tapping. For those of you who don't know what tapping is, you could Google that, but it's like, you know, when you tap on points, acupuncture type points or acupressure points, and you release emotions at the same time. That's very gentle and very loving. And that's what I want to stress today. Now, working with angels is just, for healing, is one of the best things, because they are just so loving and soft and gentle. And sometimes, you know, just working with the angels just even a little bit can lift a lot of stuff. So today, before we go into our opening prayer and our protection and our meditation, which we're going to work with angels, we're going to just think about right now an intention for that meditation today. So perhaps just have a little think. Is there an issue from your past that you still feel is really bugging you, or that you're carrying around? It's a bit of a burden on you. And I mean, it might just be something really little. It might have just been something that you regretted saying to someone once, or it could be something big. It's really up to you, you know, how deep you want to go with this. But you know, just think about what would be really valuable to you right now, in the here and now, in moving forward, to release something. And that will just help. If we get that clarity and we get that intention of where we want to go, the angels will hear that, and our spirit guides will hear that, and they will help us with that. Okay, so let's now just go into our prayer and protection. I'm going to put on some music. Okay, I'll just turn that up a little bit. Beautiful. So let's just begin with closing our eyes a little bit. Just getting relaxed, dropping our shoulders. That's good. Just bringing our focus in. Maybe today we're going to put one hand on our heart and one on our stomach, if you want to do that. It's really nice and centering. It's getting very cozy. You can feel that warmth coming out of your hands into those centers. And we take a beautiful deep breath in. Beautiful. We call on the beautiful Archangel Raphael, the healing angel. We call on our personal healing angels today, and all our loved ones in spirit, and our spirit guides. We call on you, Spirit, to help us release. We call on you to help us let go of anything in our life from the past that is no longer serving us. Any old beliefs, any old ways of feeling about ourselves. We ask, dear Spirit, to activate our compassion for ourselves, to activate self-forgiveness, and to align us with the divine high love of Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. And now let's just imagine that all of us watching, wherever we are, all over the globe, whether we're watching live or on replay, that we're coming together in a beautiful circle of unconditional love. And as we form this circle around the planet, we can sense our personal healing angels building up. We can sense the Archangel Raphael with his beautiful green emerald healing light is also joining in our circle. And he's inviting us to come into a shelter and protection of love, of light. just breathing in that beautiful emerald green light. That's good. And just feeling everybody else that's here. We're all connected by this green emerald light going from each other's heart centers. Because in reality, we are all one. There is no separation. Just taking in the healing as we become aware that the planet Earth is also in the middle of the circle, and it is also absorbing this beautiful green, soft, angel healing light to every pore of the earth. All life on the planet is absorbing healing at this moment, dispelling fear, dispelling discord, conflict, illness, sadness, loneliness, is all being given a boost of love and healing and light. And as this healing pool of energy is built up now, I'd like you to think of someone that you feel could do with some healing right now, and just project some of this lovely healing out to that person or people. That's good. And just knowing that they have received that healing, and that your perfect, beautiful energy, by being here in this moment, is helping them, is helping the planet, and is helping you. We ask, dear angels of light and love and healing, that each and every person here today is receiving perfect, unique healing, tailor-made for them, for each other. And we ask that this healing continue in the coming days and weeks and months ahead, Spirit. Beautiful. So if you want to take your hands away, you can, just getting relaxed again, just taking in all that healing, knowing and sensing that your healing angel is right by your side. As we go into a meditation, and in your mind, I would like you to travel to a beautiful, huge angel temple. And this angel temple is like one large, beautiful room. And it has no roof, this temple, because above is just a beautiful white light that just pours in constantly. And there are huge crystals in this angel temple. And it's got lovely patterns on the floor. And you feel so light as soon as you enter this temple, with your angel by your side. And there are huge circles set up, and a whole lot of chairs set up in a circle in the temple. And in the center of this circle is a really large, clear crystal ball. And you take a seat in the big circle. There's beautiful scents in the air. It smells like lovely floral scents. And there's just such a calm and a peace in this angelic realm. And you sit in the circle with lots of other angels and lots of other beautiful circle members, feeling very safe and very protected. And you begin to look into the crystal ball in the center of the circle, and you see a scene from the past unfolding. And you're watching this scene, something that's happened in your past that isn't serving you. And you begin to send the whole situation love. begin to send the whole situation compassion. You see this situation in a big, beautiful pink light around it. And you can see now that at that time there were angels there you weren't aware of, that were loving you and holding you. Sending it love, knowing that it's in the past, it can't hurt you, it can't affect you now. You've grown so much since then. You've evolved so much since then. And you release any regret, any guilt. Just dissipates and disappears. And you begin to feel so much lighter. And you ask your angel or yourself right now, what did I learn from that? What wisdom did I gain from that? And you're making peace. You're making peace with your past. You're clearing the slate so that you can move forward with ease. That situation now is totally dissolved in love, and that if there were other people involved, they too receive this loving healing. And just letting it all go as it begins to dissipate in the crystal ball. The crystal ball's becoming clear now. It's gone, past is gone. And now in the crystal ball, you see yourself looking healthy, radiant, happy, light. Just sending yourself love, compassion, kindness. Beautiful. I'm just going to leave you for a few moments with your healing angels to just see if there's any personal messages from your angels for you while you're in this beautiful, lovely healing state. Beautiful. Such a healing has taken place, and we're so grateful to our healing angels and our guides and Raphael for the healing that's taken place in our heart today, Spirit. We are so grateful. And help us to move forward with confidence and ease and grace, Spirit. We are so grateful. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. And now you might want to wriggle your fingers or your toes to just coming back into your body. And as you do come back into your body, you begin to feel lighter. You feel regenerated, refreshed. That's good. Excellent. Lovely. Wonderful. So I hope you enjoyed that healing. It was just, I feel a bit floaty myself now. I need to ground back in. There were so many beautiful angels around then. And I haven't done an angel realm meditation for a while. And yeah, it was really lovely. And what I have found in the past, when you do this sort of work on past healing and other people are involved, perhaps it's someone you fell out with and you never talked to them again or something like that, you know, all of a sudden they want to friend you on Facebook or something. It's like, or you run into them or something happens, because they really do get a healing too, because in truth, we are all connected. So if you're doing a healing on something to do with them, they cannot not get the healing. So, you know, I encourage you over the next month or two, you might even want to do that meditation again, or find some other sort of release meditations, or do some tapping, or because, as I said before, you can really draw on that retrograde energy that's going to be around. And it's sort of interesting, isn't it, with the whole virus thing, that you know, we're getting all that opportunity to clear a lot of stuff, because it just feels like there are massive changes, not only on the planet, but for ourselves in our lives, you know. So I got some cards today, but I haven't picked the card like I usually do. I thought I'll be a bit, you know, not so controlling. I'm a bit of a control freak. And I will pick the card here and now. Now, these cards are Angel Therapy by Doreen Virtue. And I know Doreen is Christian now. She doesn't really like her cards anymore, so sorry, Doreen, but I really like your cards. But I just thought the Angel Therapy cards would be so apt for today, because that's exactly what we did today. We did some angel therapy. So let's pick one. Dear Spirit, we'll put them. One thing I like to do with cards is give them a little knock, clear them, try and touch them all, put them on my heart center, put out the intention for the perfect card for us today, Spirit. Okay, so let's see, what did we get? Release. Release, really? Oh, really? Okay. It says, work with Archangel Michael to let go of what no longer serves you or your purpose. So really, I probably don't really need to read it. It's very obvious, isn't it? Release. Work with Archangel Michael to let go of what no longer serves you or your purpose. So there's a double message about today. And I always find if you get a message from, you know, something like that more than once, it's really Spirit trying to get through to you. Like, duh, okay. Perfect time for releasing, decluttering within ourselves, making space for all the wonderful opportunities that are going to be coming towards us, all the wonderful love and light and beauty that is on this planet, for us to be open to it instead of dragging our old crap around. So I am so happy that you joined me today, and I am sending you all lots of loving thoughts and healing, and I hope to see you next time on Wednesdays at 10:30 Sydney time here. Lots of love to you. Bye.